Welcome back. Meteorologist John Smith, not part of Gym Intimidation. He just picked things up and he puts them down.
Yeah, I picked the stuff up and put it down.
All right, today, could you put down the weather? Could you put down some rain in Albuquerque?
Unfortunately, not today, but we may have a chance of getting a shower or two in the next 7. Details on that coming up.
That's good news.
Yeah, a little bit of good news on the way, but today, another hot day on the way. We're looking at temperatures right now already in the upper 70s in the metro. This time yesterday we were in the 60s, so this is just a sign of things to come this afternoon, as temperatures are going to be much warmer than what we saw yesterday. Winds out of the north at 3 miles per hour, so once again the winds will not be much of an issue across the state, and that is certainly going to help the fire situation. But two things not helping the fire situation will be the heat and the dry conditions that we will continue to see throughout the afternoon today. 49 degrees currently in Alamosa, 57 in Taos and Las Vegas, 68 degrees in Santa Fe. Down to the south, already in the 70s here, 74 for Roswell and Carlsbad, 79 in TRC, and 72 in Silver City. Here's a look at some of these dry conditions that we are seeing even at this hour. This typically is at least the time that we see the highest relative humidities across the state right before sunrise, and we're still in the teens for relative humidities in the metro area, single digits in TRC. We are seeing a little bit more moisture across the eastern part of the state. It won't be enough to give us any shower activity today, but that is a sign of things to come, as we will start to see a little bit of moisture edge into the eastern part of the state, and we'll eventually start to see some of that shower activity develop, but not today. We are looking at clear skies across the state, and we will continue to see lots of sunshine for today, with the heat continuing. In fact, the metro area making it to the triple digits this afternoon as the excessive heat continues, with high pressure right over the state. Then high pressure does start to slide just west of the state, and as that happens, that will open the door for a little bit of that moisture to move into the eastern part of the state for tomorrow. The southeast will be the favored area to pick up a couple of storms, but the big thing with the moisture making it into the eastern part of the state and eventually pushing into the state through the weekend is that it will bring those temperatures down. Instead of seeing the triple-digit heat, we'll be back into the 90s. It's still going to be hot, but it won't be quite as hot as what we've seen throughout the work week. It'll take the edge off at least, and we will have that chance at getting a couple of spot storms, and chances look even better as we move into early next week as a front starts to cross the state. Southern Colorado, temperatures into the low to mid-90s this afternoon, even up to the 97-degree mark in Cortez. Another hot afternoon on the way, but by the early next week, we're looking at temperatures back into the upper 80s. Over the northwest, more sunshine for today, but temperatures continue to warm up. We're up to the triple digits in Farmington, and we stay in the triple digits for Friday before we eventually see those temperatures come back down and a better chance of storms by early next week. Over the southwest, mostly sunny skies, triple-digit heat here, highs into the up to the 103-degree mark in TRC and Deming, 102 in Lordsburg, 104 in Socorro. We do see things cool down as we have better chances of getting wetting rains toward the middle of next week. Over the southeast, highs today very dangerous. 107 in Roswell, 106 in Carlsbad, 103 in Fort Sumner, 103 for Roswell on Friday, but then we're back into the upper 90s over the weekend, mid-90s by early next week. Over the northeast, lots of sunshine, temperatures into the triple digits along the I-40 corridor, into the 90s elsewhere. We're back into the mid-80s over the weekend in Las Vegas, low 80s by early next week with more wetting rains over the northern mountains. Could see areas of smoke with those fires, otherwise a hot day, highs in the 80s and 90s. We start to see those temperatures come down over the weekend into early next week with better storm chances. East Mountains, sunny and hot. Highs in the mid to upper 90s, even the East Mountains, into the triple digits for the metro for this afternoon. And we continue to deal with the heat, but at least it will be less heat over the weekend. So you have to take everything with a silver lining, and we may even get a few storms by early next week with highs back into the low 90s, and that's going to feel good after the triple digits.
Yeah, meteorologist John, the glass is half full
Yes.
Smith right here. Thank you. We'll be right back. We'll check traffic.